Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Yeah. Mickey rolls by the minute, thinking in and out of the box. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Mickey talks. Oh yeah. So let's get into it. Don't you wanna do it? Listen every day 'cause he got something to say. Funny little chatterbox. Mickey talks.
Hey now. Matt Davis, Mickey Coachella here. Episode 119.
119 today, yeah.
I'm not letting you keep track of the numbers anymore.
No, I forget immediately as soon as I put them in.
You literally type the number
And then forget.
Yeah,
Till I know I'm old.
How you doing, pal?
Good, man. Missed you yesterday, but
Missed
see you
you.
had a great show with the amazing Owen.
Owen was on talking about his big Pathfinders run at the zoo this Sunday.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be amazing. And
I'm so sad I missed that show. I love that kid.
I know you do, man. And he'll be back on.
Yeah.
He's a big hit, man.
We will make an excuse to get him back on.
I'm hoping,
For sure.
I don't know for sure, but I'm hoping at least for some point, I don't know yet, he can come to Saturday, the trifecta.
Oh, yeah, that would be
But
great.
Here's the problem. He has bowling, and he loves bowling. I mean, loves it.
Yeah.
So he's not going to miss that. He's not going to miss bowling.
Well, it's a long day, so maybe
Yeah.
he'll come after bowling.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody can bring him over. I know his mom has to work. But hopefully, 'cause a lot of people reach out about him and love him to death.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so how you doing, man? Now,
Good.
you were off yesterday because your daughter had a big volleyball game at her school.
Yeah. And it was her 14th
I was
birthday.
getting ready to say.
Yeah.
Now, for most kids, a great birthday present when you're on a high school team would be winning. But it sounds like your daughter took it to the next level.
Let me tell you something. She loves volleyball.
Yeah.
And she's good. She's really good at it. So it was her birthday.
Yeah.
And they not only won the game, but she got the winning point within an 11-point run that she had. She was just serving and just pounding it over the net
She
11
had the
times in a row.
She got 11 points in a row.
And then scored the winning point with the 11th one.
That tiny little beautiful angel.
Dude, she's a powerhouse, man.
That's incredible,
Yeah.
Matt Davis.
Yeah. So congrats to her volleyball team. And
you don't say
happy
her
birthday.
name on the show, right?
We'll admit it for now. We'll have her on the show
Yeah.
one day, though.
Well, I'll tell you what.
We might see her Saturday. You know that? If
I
you're
would
going to be
love
out at the trifecta, they'll be out there.
Speaking of which, if you would like a pair of tickets to go to the Trifecta Food Truck Festival and Music Festival thing,
Trifecta Food Truck and Music Festival. Yeah. You'll get it one day, man.
I'm going to kill Paul Manna. He could not have picked a more difficult name to try to pronounce in promotion. Anyway, if you would like a pair of tickets, Matt, what's the studio phone number? Can you put that on the screen?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
put that on the screen. And what we're going to do is the first, how many pairs do we have, Matt?
Is our studio phone working right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not turned on to the system, but you can text it.
All right. This says text, call or text now, but what do you want them to do? Text?
Just text, hi, Mickey and Matt, and you will receive the first 5 people.
No trivia question or what?
Yeah, let's do it different.
What do you want to do?
First 5 people that answer this question correctly. Think of a question, Matt. All right, here it is. Let's see who's paying attention. If you know what the password has been at Natalie's
Oh, there you go.
the last 2 weeks to win tickets, the first people to text the password from Natalie's
The password is
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Text it right now to that number on your screen, 443-626-7111.
And I'll tell you something else, buddy. If somebody gets this right, they may win Fan of the Millennium.
Yeah, I mean,
We only said it about 3 times.
It means they're paying attention and
Yes,
have
it
watched
does.
a lot of our shows.
Yeah. But really excited about this show Saturday.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, we will not be at Natalie's on Saturday. We will be setting up for the Food Truck Festival.
Yeah, we'll do 2 shows from Trifecta.
Yeah.
Right?
We're going to do Friday night, a short one, just letting people know, hey, We're here. We're setting up. This is where you find us. We might talk if there's some musicians hanging around, loading in, whatever. We'll talk to some people. But the real fun begins Saturday. And we are, I believe, gates open at, is it 11?
Gates at 11 a.m. Yeah, we're going to be at the, it's not the Chesapeake stage. It's the Chesa something stage.
Got it.
I have to look and see what it
look
is
for
on
the
flyer.
Chesa stage.
Yeah.
We'll be there. And you come by, say hi. We're going to have stuff. We're going to talk to people, want to meet people, thank people, hug them.
We're right next to the stage where Almost Queen is going to be performing that day.
Are we really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then we've got concert tickets and festival tickets to give away as well. So hope to see you for that.
I can't explain my joy. Right
Yeah,
now.
I'm excited too, man. It's going to be great. I'm excited about today's guest as well.
We're going to get to that in 1 second.
Yeah.
One other thing I want to bring up, just a little house business. The Hammer Jokes opening October 3rd and 4th. If you go on my personal Facebook page, you will absolutely find a commercial and links where you can buy tickets to see me, Pete Eibner, Mike Turpin, October 3rd and 4th at the new Hammer Jokes Comedy Club right on Harford Road inside the Bowman Restaurant. So excited to be opening that comedy club.
I'm super
they're
excited
opening
for you,
that
man.
up again. Yeah, really excited about that, Matt. So a lot of that next week. We'll be talking about the next 2 weeks after
For sure.
the Food Truck Festival. All right, Matt. Do we want to play that cool video up front? Let's do it that way.
Yeah, today we both love magic.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
And I think we're going to see some fun stuff today.
Yeah.
And why don't we play this video right
Yeah,
now?
go ahead, buddy. I want to see it myself.
The first thing, the first 2 words Teller said when you finished was, "That's cool."
Give it up for Baltimore's best, Peter Wood.
And I really like how refreshing it is that you come out and say, these are impossible objects. Really a wonderful, wonderful act. And we like you. We like having you back. I don't think we've ever said this before in this show. It was really, really enjoyable to do your thinking along with you.
Magician Peter Wood will showcase his prowess.
Peter, I had eyes on you. I was watching. I don't know how you did it.
I have scoured the world for magical devices that no one else has. The things particular magicians used decades or even centuries ago that have been forgotten by time, I excavate them, blow the dust off, make them new.
Special shout out to my friend and magician, Peter Wood. Super talented guy.
Peter Wood, Collector of the Impossible, is the show that's going on later on tonight.
Peter Wood hails from the DMV.
Peter Wood, Baltimore's best magician. Thank you so much. Peter Wood!
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the show right now, international superstar, magician
Absolutely.
extraordinaire, Peter Wood. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. Now I know why Matt wanted to play that video.
Yeah, because his voice is on
that's
it.
the one where he's like, "Let me get a little cameo
Yes,
here." You know?
yes, of course.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm
Thank
excited.
you, Peter, for doing it. And we've
Yeah,
been
of
talking
course.
off camera. And I'm going to paraphrase here some stuff.
Sure.
Huge fan of magic. Magic was something me and my oldest son, my second born child, bonded over along with music. It means a lot to me. It always has. I've loved card tricks since I'm old enough to remember. And I said this to you, and I want people to understand this. There's nothing I enjoy more, in a sense, than someone fooling me innocently
Yeah.
for entertainment, not to hurt me. I don't want you to
Well,
fool
right.
me.
But there's very few moments in an adult's life where you can feel that like,
Oh my
wow,
gosh,
you know,
how
I mean,
did they do that?
Yeah, and magic really. I mean, is there anything else that gives you that feeling other than magic? Well, okay, second best thing, right?
I once did that with a magician. No, I'm kidding. Peter, it's something. Did you find it as a child? Magic?
Yeah. So I mean, I got a magic kit, like a toy set,
Sure.
when I was 5 or 6, and it was just from Toys R Us or whatever. But then once I sort of burned through that, and then my parents got another one. Now, like, what are we going to do with this kid? He just keeps, consuming as much magic stuff. So that's when we went to libraries and magic shops, and it just kind of snowballed from there.
So you've done magic since
Yeah.
you were 5 years old.
Yep. Magic. I did my first paid show when I was 10.
Wow.
Birthday
Yeah.
party show. So magic has always been my primary source of income.
So
I've done some other
you've
random,
known since you were 10 that this is what you were going to do,
well,
huh?
that's and so like I have a 10-year-old daughter now, and I have to remind her that's weird. Like that is not.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
Dad's a freak.
And most people do not have their career buttoned up in 5th grade, but I was like, no, we're gonna do this. You
That's
know?
so cool.
And I'm only asking this for reference. How old are you?
41.
So okay, you as a kid, let's say as a teenager, who was the guy? Was it Chris Angel? Was it
No, that was before. So definitely Copperfield.
Copperfield was your guy?
Copperfield was doing an almost annual special.
Yeah.
Then there was also the World's Greatest Magic. That was usually on NBC on like Thanksgiving night.
Yeah.
And so it was definitely an era of magic specials on TV. And I loved watching all of those. Definitely.
Peter,
part of
what
it.
was the trick? Because for me, I'll tell you what it was for me. What was the trick that got you? For me, it was when he took the rubber bands and went and pulled the rubber bands through each other. I was like, no way, that's impossible. Was there one for you?
No, I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, I did get a chance to see Copperfield live at
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At the Patriot Center
Wow.
in Virginia. And it was a little tough. I think it was him. I mean, our seats were based on where our seats were. We should have just stayed home.
The show was at the Patriot Center.
Yeah.
He was in Westminster.
Yeah, right.
But he's pretty sure it was Copperfield. Yeah.
No, but he did his flying around the stage, and that was incredible. I mean, it's so beautiful and so fooling. And I'd seen it on TV, but to get a chance to see that, even as far away as I was.
Have you ever
was
done any of the
incredible,
big stage magic stuff too? Do you ever get into any of that, or is it mostly like close up and?
Yeah, I mean, so I did one. So for years, my brother Matt was my assistant, and it was kind of like he's the little brother, 5 years younger than me, so of course he's going to be the assistant, right? And so we did have what was called a cane cabinet, where I would put Matt in this box and shove a bunch of canes through him. But the problem was, you're lugging this big thing around, and I kind of realized I want to be a magician, not a furniture mover.
Sure.
And that's kind of what
But
it was.
bring that
into,
back if they add a couple more zeros to that paycheck.
Money's money. I'll do it, but that's fine. But that was pretty much the one and done.
Is music your muse? Like, is magic your muse? Is that the thing? Like, are you able to sit down, watch magic, and just be entertained?
Yeah.
Or are you analyzing the whole time?
No, I mean, I try. The better the show is, the more I can be entertained.
Right.
So I will analyze it if I feel things are starting to slip, and then I'm like, here's what I would have done differently, or here's something I can learn from it.
But from a master, you can sit and be a fan.
If I mean, watching Copperfield or Penn and Teller, or there's a bunch of guys that aren't as household names who I just adore watching.
You know what's interesting, Mick? Because like a magician can do a trick,
right?
And you're just like, oh, cool, he made that thing disappear.
Yeah.
But what really makes it entertaining is like the story that a magician will create around a trick, and how good of an entertainer he is. I don't know if that's your philosophy,
100%.
Peter,
Yeah.
I kind of told Peter this earlier, and maybe it's different than what you're saying, but I'm trying to figure it out. The thing I love so much about it is when you're being fooled, right? You know it going in. Mm-hmm. You don't have superpowers. Like, we know that.
Yeah.
I think the superpower is me knowing it and not being able to figure out how you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's the superpower. Right. That's the art. That's the genius. So when I see it, I can't do anything but stand in awe of it.
Yeah.
And for me, now I would tell you where I became infatuated with magic. I don't know the year, but a movie called Houdini came out with, if you remember, I don't remember his real name, Starsky from Starsky and Hutch played Houdini.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I was a little kid. I think this came out in the 70s. And I watched that movie and I thought, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It was like a Houdini story?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to see it.
Hey, the studio phone's ringing. Should we see if it's spam?
Can we answer it on air?
Yeah, it's going to be speaker. Hold on.
You mean we're not hooked into the board with that?
Hello? Hello?
This is dangerous.
Hello? Hello?
No one's
it's a
watching.
Telemarketer, man.
Yeah, it is.
This is recorded, right? No one's watching live.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Perfect. All right.
I wanted it to be a telemarketer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want it. What are you selling, dude? Your name's not really Doug. Be quiet. Nobody wherever you are is called Doug. Anyway, dude, magic to me is just, it's one of my favorite things to be entertained by.
Yeah.
Music, magic, comedy,
Yeah.
movies.
And you're a good magic audience member too, because
dude, I'm all in.
Tom, Peter, you got to come up against the guys who are like, all they want to do is figure out how it's done.
Sure,
And it's like some puzzle for them to figure out. I think you're in your own mind, you're ruining magic if you're sitting there trying to figure this out as a puzzle.
Well, I have a theory on what you're saying. I've been to shows where guys have done that, and this is
so lame.
This is what I realize, that anyone that does that is jealous of the guy doing it, because what's happening is they're being insulted by the very fact that they're being entertained.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to enjoy the theater of the mind.
It's just like relax and
not
enjoy
even
the
that,
show.
Matt. I think it has more to do with insecurity.
Maybe.
Like, this guy can do something I can't, so let me tell everybody else it's not real. Here's the thing we all know. It's not real. We already know there's a trick.
Yeah, thanks, genius.
Yeah.
You mean he's not really walking through the wall?
And you're the same guy that would flip out if I walked into a movie theater you were watching and I went, hey, the guy with the red hair's the guy. He's the bad guy, killed all 6 people. And I just walked out.
Right.
You would want to kill me.
Sure.
So anybody that does that, you're just a jerk off. And I have no place for you.
I agree with you.
Yeah, man. But Peter, now let me ask you.
Sure.
What was the, I know there's, and forgive my interpretations amongst the two of you who know more magic than I'll ever know.
All good.
What is the technique, the style, or whatever that you focus on? What is your brand?
Yeah, I mean, so my show is Collector of the Impossible.
Okay.
And the idea behind that is that I don't have magic powers or skills, but I have a cool collection of stuff that I've assembled from all over the world. And those are the things that I'm bringing to the events that I work.
Yeah.
So within the magic community, we would call that parlor and stage, meaning, 50 to a few hundred people. I do some up close walk around, but most of what I do is a room full of people getting together for a shared experience, and I get to share some of my cool collection with them.
So if you're in a room that holds 200 people, do you need a camera and a monitor?
No, I try to avoid that stuff.
You know what I'm doing here.
Of
right?
course. Yeah.
When are you going to play my club? Dude?
No, it's because I've been to shows where I feel like I'm just watching TV.
Yeah.
And if I can do that at home, and I'll be a lot more comfortable. You know? So if we're all packed in a room together, I want to make sure that as much as I can, those folks are getting, again, a shared experience. And I want the person at the back, to at least be able to get the idea of what I'm doing, if not ideally be able to see it.
I've seen good, I've seen great, actually, some great magic comedy combinations.
Yeah.
I don't usually prefer that because I as a magic fan, I want to watch magic. As a stand-up fan, I want to listen to stand-up. But sometimes guys nail it.
Sure.
And I've always had a theory that if I could learn 15 tricks, right? 10 tricks, 15 tricks. I think I almost like an anti-magician is what I want to be. Like, I sort of want to have tricks that fail, but also that work.
Right.
Like, and
I can help you with the tricks that fail.
Yeah. Peter, I'll come to you for the ones that work.
All right, we'll see.
Do you like cards? Are you a fan of card tricks?
Yeah, I do. I do a handful of card things. I will say, though, that because so many of my colleagues do that stuff, I try to differentiate myself as much as I can, so that, especially, I do a lot of work where it's a company that has like a magician every year, but they have different guys coming in. And so I always want to make sure that I can guarantee you that what you're going to see me do was different from what you saw last year or the year before.
Obviously, what do you have with you? What can we start off with a trick?
I can try some, because I was trying to figure out, I mean, one of the problems with this whole collecting impossible stuff is that it doesn't travel really light, right?
Sure.
Like it's hard to bring a little something. But I do a lot of work at the Spy Museum in DC.
Is that place cool as shit
amazing.
or what? Have you been, Matt?
I haven't been yet.
I don't know how long ago it was, 6 or 8 years ago,
Yeah.
something. I took my kids to DC for a weekend, and we hit every museum, one of the greatest days of my life with my kids.
Yeah.
And we went to the Spy Museum, and I really walked in there thinking, my kid, they were young. I think my daughter's the oldest. She was probably 11. So you're talking about 2012 or whatever.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah, it's on my list of stuff to do for sure.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
Now, Peter, do you have like a spy themed show for that, or?
I've got so I do. Sometimes we'll do a public show there, talking about where magic and spycraft overlap, because there's definitely a lot of gray area there. You know, where the common ground. But I mean, I work a lot of private events there, so I get to meet a lot of really fascinating characters in the intelligence community. And so one of the things I was talking with a guy.
By the way, you want to talk about great magicians? I'll tell you what, that spy community, they made a lot of shit disappear. Nobody knows how they did it, bro.
Or
you're welcome to that line down there, by the way.
I have to credit you though. So
never.
Okay, all right.
I don't want them coming after me.
But yeah, so I one guy did a whole bunch of polygraph stuff, you know, lie detecting things, and so I got to chatting with him, and so he did teach me some stuff.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we should try it out here.
Yeah,
cool.
I want to see if I can tell Mickey when you're lying to me.
Fair enough.
Right?
Yep.
But
you want me to lie?
Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm going to have you think of a number.
All right.
So we all know what the number 4 is, right? It's objective. It's not like, have you been here long or whatever.
Sure.
So you're going to think of a number, and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yep.
The answer is always going to be no.
Okay.
Whatever question I ask you, you're going to give me a confident no.
Yep.
Usually that'll be the truth, but occasionally no is going to be be a lie, and I'm going to see if I can tell the difference.
Fair enough.
Right?
Yep.
I've been doing this long.
Oh, I'm
Perfect.
sorry. Go ahead.
And
I promise you this.
Yep.
I'm going to do exactly what you tell me and not try to screw you up.
All
I
right.
promise.
I don't believe you. So I brought. I did here. I brought along a little die, and the reason is out of a Monopoly set.
Okay.
I want you to pick a number on there. And here, I brought along a little pocket square too.
All right.
I'm going to turn away in a minute so that I know there's a monitor and I don't.
Sure.
You're going to pick a number there, and that way we all know what the number is. Like, you can't change your mind on me.
Yep.
Because honestly, I've had people try to mess with me, but I've also had people where I've screwed this up.
Yeah.
And they will give me a false positive. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, you got it," just because they don't want to see me look bad.
Yeah.
I want there to be some proof there.
Sure.
So I'm going to look away, make sure I
All
can't see the monitors. You pick whatever number you like. You cover it up with that pocket, and you say, "Tell me when you're done."
All right.
Should he show it to the camera or no?
I don't care. Up to
Okay.
you. It can be just in your mind.
I'm
or
going to
you can
hold
show
up what it is.
All right,
I'll
that's
hold
fine.
up what it is.
Your call. So whatever number you're
Got
thinking
it?
of,
Got it.
Okay. It's covered up.
and it's covered up, so that
Yes,
number
sir.
is facing the sky. So if we
Yes.
pull that cloth off, we'll be able to see whatever it is, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions. The answer is always no.
Got
all
it.
right? Does that make sense?
Yes.
The answer is always no. Does that make sense?
No.
There we go. Okay, good. All right.
As soon as I said it, I went,
No.
mother.
I would have accepted either answer. You're fine. Okay.
Okay.
Is your name Mickey?
No.
Are you currently in Amsterdam?
No.
Is it an odd number?
No.
Is it an even number?
No.
All right. Is it high?
No.
Is it low?
No.
Is it 1,
No.
2,
No.
3,
No.
4,
No.
5,
No.
6?
No.
Yeah, you're good at this. Shoot. All right, I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay.
Is it even?
No.
Is it odd?
No.
Yeah, you were faster on that, so it's definitely odd. Is it 1?
You son of a, you made me laugh.
No,
Start
that's
over. Go
fine.
ahead.
All right, here we go. Is it 1?
No.
3?
No.
No, see, I don't know. Oh, is that a red herring? Okay.
I just ruined the joke.
No,
I mean the trick. I did. I ruined it.
No,
I'm
you didn't.
sorry.
Calm down. Just
I'm
let
scared
this
because
thing.
I don't.
Let us do this thing.
Is it 5?
No.
Yeah, okay. 1,
No.
5,
No.
3,
No.
3,
No.
3,
No.
3.
No.
Pull that off and show us the 3. It's the 3. Yeah, there we go.
I
Nicely done.
screwed the trick up,
No,
and
you
I'm
didn't.
sorry, but dude, you were so good at that. Like the first run of questions, I was like, just say no as soon as he ends.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
no, and then you went back, and I'm like,
Yeah. Do you want to go another round? We can go another round.
All right, let's
do another round.
I'll
Yeah.
turn away.
screw it, you do. it. I'm not looking like
No,
a
go
dick.
ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
no, I can do it.
All right, here we go. Let me pick another one. All
Up
right,
to you.
here we
Whatever
go,
number
here we
you
go.
want.
Here we
You
go.
tell me when it's safe.
I'm safe. All
All
right,
right,
go
all right.
ahead.
All right. I'm gonna try nonverbal this time.
Do I have to look at you?
No, I just
Okay.
want you to think no every time, and I'm gonna see if I can spot the guilt all over your face.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
So
Don't say anything.
don't nod. Give me no hints. All right. Is your name Matt? Okay, perfect. That's great. Are you currently in Baltimore? All right. Is it high? Is it low? Is it even? Is it odd? Is it 2, 5, 1, 3, 6, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 3, 7. It's a 6-sided die, but I have to double check. Okay, you can relax. You can relax. I did something stupid. I got a little cocky there, and you were completely stone faced. Here's what I'm struggling with. Most people, I got several indications from you that you picked 3, but most people statistically will not pick the same number 2 times in a row. So I need to try and figure out, are you doing that to mess with me, or did I just not see your signals? I'm thinking you're trying to go statistically less likely. I think you picked 3 again. Can you take that off and let's see what number we got right there? Is it 3 the second time? There's our 3. Oh,
yeah.
Amazing, dude.
I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the first part of that was cool. That part was even crazy.
Yeah.
No, you had me sweating there. I don't know.
Statistically speaking, do most people pick the same number?
No.
They really don't.
Because they'll feel like that's not participating, or that's not
that I'm
that's
trying to
throwing
be
away
a
your
dick.
vote.
Right.
Yeah, no, just but you do get into some headspace of, do I know what you think I'm thinking you're thinking, or whatever,
Yeah.
But yeah, if you I
love that trick. What else you got?
I don't do a lot of card stuff.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Do you guys have a deck of cards in here? I brought a deck if you don't have one.
I might. I don't know.
You might, you freak.
I've got one if you don't, but you're not going to
let's just use
mine.
yours.
Okay,
Let's
I
use
trust you.
All
I
right.
trust you.
Let's try this. First of all, it's important that I show the camera make sure we can see here. All the cards
Here,
are
hold
different.
it right there.
Yeah, it's not a special magician deck where it's the same
Nah.
card over and over again.
Yep.
All the backs are the same. We are going to shuffle these cards in a really wild way. I brought along a trash bag here too. And I want you to shuffle these cards.
Okay.
And the way that's going to work is we're going to sort of treat this like a balloon here.
All right.
So I'm going to sort of close the bag.
That looks cool on stage too. When
Yeah.
you do that, doesn't it? Yeah.
This is good radio here too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're going to hold on to that for me
Yep.
and just shake it a bunch.
So,
all right?
so for people just listening to the show, we put a deck of cards in a big plastic bag, and Mick is shaking them right now.
Perfect. And you
And it is a legit deck, and we all saw it. and
you
all
stop whenever you're done.
that. I'm good.
Can you sort of square them up through the bag, like sort of
Don't reach in the bag.
don't
right?
reach in the
All right,
bag.
I know what you mean.
Just make them like a
Gotcha.
neat little pile there.
They don't all have to be facing the same
Nope.
way.
Hold
No.
up a little bit higher, Mick.
I expect they'll
Yeah.
probably be all screwed up here, but that's okay. I love real quick math nerd stuff. If you shuffle a deck of cards, the odds of it ever being in that order in
Yeah,
the
I saw
past
that
or in the
stat.
future,
Yeah.
it's the number. It's
It's like in the quadrillions or
I
something.
forget. I mean, it's like the number 8 was 67
Yeah,
zeros
yeah,
or something
it's
bonkers like
insane.
that. So, I have a new gadget
I'm
in
gonna
my
keep this
collection.
here.
You can keep it. Yeah.
Yeah, people see.
So sort of
Right.
squared it there.
Yep.
A new thing that I wanted to try out in here today. It is a gambling cheat gadget. It's this machine that allegedly some casino confiscated it. It was a thing that would help a guy to cheat at cards.
Huh.
And what it would do supposedly is it has a little microphone on the front. Actually, do you have Instagram on your phone there? If not, I just posted a picture of it.
I do. I have
Do
Instagram.
you want to pull it up on Instagram? Go into the Instagram app there. And if you go to my Instagram, I posted a photo of it. Let me make sure that it got up there. You can either look for Peter Wood or The Impossible PW.
All right,
If you
hold
go
on.
for The Impossible
You
PW.
can check this at home if you like to.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, buddy. All right, so there we go. Who am I searching for?
Peter Wood, or the handle is The Impossible PW, like Peter Wood. And so I did post a picture of it there. I just want to make sure you're seeing it on your phone there, but
I got it. I
You got
got
it?
you.
Okay.
Yep.
So you see it, there's a photo like that. You want to pull that
Yes,
photo
sir.
up there real quick?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Got it.
So this is the crazy gadget. And on the front there's like some paper that comes out. Right behind that, there's a microphone. It's kind of like a ticker tape type thing.
Got it.
So the idea is that you'd put this in a room with someone who you're going to try to scam.
All right.
And this thing will tell what way a person is going to shuffle a deck of cards.
Can we show the picture to the audience, or
Yeah, we can. I mean, you can try holding it up, or we can if
you
they
get that,
want to
Matt?
pop on. The
yeah, just
Instagram
hold
there.
it still though, so it focuses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one
I should have sent it to you earlier in advance.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah. So this is like a weird looking contraption
Hold on.
from about 100 years ago or so.
Wow, that is wild.
Yeah.
Is that good, Matt?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was gonna bring it, and I was then freaking out because I don't know if this thing would screw up your electronics.
Yeah.
I don't know if this thing would be screwed up by the electronics.
Right.
So what I did was I pulled up several episodes of Mickey Talks and I played it in front of this thing. All right. So I did 4 or 5 episodes.
Love it.
You're so good, dude.
And
I
so,
just want you to
well,
know
because
that.
I was trying to figure out how
You're
am I going to do
really
it.
good
right?
at this, bro.
So here's what we're going to try. I want you to put the cards back down, whichever way you want, facing up on the table in front of me. I don't care which way. I just don't want you to think I'm changing the orientation. All right.
Gotcha.
Watch me like a hawk, and then I'll raise the cards up in just a second. Make sure that I'm not
You are not doing
changing
anything wrong.
anything.
You
I'm
didn't
just
do
getting rid of
anything
it.
but pull them
So
out
we have
as is.
Mickey's cards here, right?
Yep.
All right. So now I'm going to deal these onto the table, but I want you to, if you can swipe over the first thing it spit out, it said 25 cards will be face up. You see that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. So watch me close. Again, make sure I'm not doing any sneaky stuff. So we have one, am I in the shot? There we go.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Got some face down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, face down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Some face downs. 19. We got 20. We got 21, 22, 23, and 24. What did it say on there?
I think it's
25. Shoot.
25.
That's all right. I mean, okay.
There's 24 of them, though?
That's 24. Okay. I mean, let's.
That's ridiculous.
We'll see. This might. If this didn't work, we'll have to edit it out, but that's okay. So if you swipe on over.
Swipe again?
Yeah. What does the next one say on there?
17 cards will be black.
Peter, bring that toward the cards toward your right.
I see 12
There you
on
go.
mine. You
Yeah.
see 12 on yours?
I'm sorry. Jesus. Let me hold that up so nobody thinks I'm lying.
No, I just want to make sure we
My
got the
blind ass. Oh, my God.
Way to go, man.
Right?
Hold on.
It's all good. It's
All right.
it's an old typewriter, so I can't quite tell.
Hold it still so it focuses, Mick.
I'm seeing 12 cards will be black.
There we go.
Is
Yes,
what we
12
got.
cards.
Okay.
black.
All right. So let's take a look. We're going through. Yeah, awesome. So we've got, I'm going to pull down the red. We have 1 black card, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. That is 11. And that is 12 black cards. Yes? Good. All right.
Wow.
Not 17. Swipe on to the next one. What does it say? Let's see.
7 cards will be diamonds.
All right, let's see if that worked here. So we've got some hearts, but then we've got 1, 2, 3 diamonds. That's a heart. 4 diamonds. Those are some hearts. 5, 6, 7 of those cards are diamonds. All right, let's see. What's the last one? It says all of the hearts will be odd. And take a look. Oh, I just dropped a card on the
Let
floor.
me look.
You
Hold
got
on.
it? That's
Yep,
fine.
I can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right. That's
Fair
fine.
enough.
All right, so all the hearts will be odds. We've got a 5, a 7, a 9, and a 3. And what was the one that I dropped?
A 4.
What?
The 4 of hearts, I believe.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you're right. It is a 4 hearts.
Yeah.
Wait, what did it say? All the hearts will be odd. We have a 3, 5, 7, 9, but that is not the... sorry, swipe one more. What's that last one say?
Except the 4 of hearts.
There we go.
You
Good.
son of a bitch. You evil man.
Let me put
What the
that one
hell
up here.
just happened?
There we go.
That's great, man. That is great.
Oh, my God. That
There
was
we go.
incredible,
Thank you.
bro.
Thank you. So,
That's
yeah,
ridiculous.
And we should give this quick little fun fact about Peter Wood. He is the only magician I know that is allergic to rabbits.
that's true. That's true.
So before the show, I made a joke. I'm like, yeah, nobody wants to see you pull a dumb rabbit out of your hat.
Yep.
And he goes, yeah, especially me. I'm allergic to rabbits. And we're like,
100%
what?
true.
And it's true.
Yep. No, there's no other animal or food that I've had a problem with. But and I had several rabbits over the years. But I would hold them for a little bit, but then I had to sort of put them away. I let people pet them or
It
whatever.
would mess with your throat.
Because
and stuff.
I would start to
Wow.
feel it.
So rabbit dander is your kryptonite,
I get-
my
yeah.
friend.
I mean, that's a curse for a magician, but you
right.
made it through, man.
Is it
You made
really
it
a
work.
curse, or is it a way to go? Whew, I don't have to do that dumbass rabbit trick.
That's kind of how I feel. Like that's sort of what. Let me do some different. Let me do Collector of the Impossible rather than just sort of the cliche stuff you expect.
Now, speaking of collector of
Yeah.
the impossible,
Mhm.
By the way, that name is genius. I love that name.
Thank you.
You said you've in your promo video, old tricks that
Yeah.
you give me an example of like old tricks that sort of died off in history and you've reinvented them or brought them. What is something like that?
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of times it might be a method that's been around for a century that someone's forgotten about in a magic book. But then a lot of times it may also just be sort of the presentation that I'm using for something today. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, pretty much everything in my show looks like it could have existed a century ago.
I love that.
It's not a period show. Like I'm not saying I'm not playing it like the Renaissance Festival where I pretend like I'm a time traveler.
right.
But it does. I mean, honestly, growing up with Copperfield, I saw him being really cool and on the cutting edge of fashion, and I saw a bunch of people trying to be him and failing. Because it's really hard to be cool and on the cutting edge of fashion.
Speak for yourself.
That's exactly.
See this Club 66 shirt?
Yeah, there you go.
In the presence of greatness, But no, so when I realized, like, all right, well, if I don't try to be cool and in current fashion, so literally I'm wearing like a vest and a tie, and it looks like I could have been from the 1900s.
Yeah, when I saw your promo video for that part, I'm like, that's a really cool look. It's early 1900s sort of dress.
Yeah.
And it does add to the mystique and everything you do.
Yeah, no, that's sort of golden age of magic that people think about from the grand, touring shows and vaudeville. I think there's a place for that, and,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with all these items that you have collected too? This is it for a museum type thing, or can people just see them at your shows?
I'm
or
just
how's
going to hop on the segue that you just delivered to me.
Yeah.
No. So I've been doing the Collector of the Impossible thing for a while now, and I a few years back got to sort of be in my bonnet of what's the next logical step. Like I'm going to people right now. I'm touring, mostly around the DMV, but up and down the East Coast. So what's something, sort of the next way? And I said, wouldn't it be cool if people could visit the Collector of the Impossible rather than me visiting them?
Love this,
right?
man.
Yeah.
And so, what I've been slowly working on for about 2 years now, I've got this idea for a museum of the impossible. And the idea is that people can visit it, and there's a bunch of interactive impossible kiosks. So it's, displays where basically it's kind of like the best parts of a science museum, what we all hope Ripley's Believe It or Not would be, kind of that Harry Potter vibe to it.
You know where this would be really cool? In the lobby of FBX Theater.
It would.
Now, we talked earlier, and I love this idea, man.
Cool. Thank you.
I really do. And if we can help in any way,
sure,
let us know. But Nick Wenger, who
friend of ours,
he is the brother of our partner here, and he's very good at building magic tricks and things. Have you guys ever worked together?
Yeah, we've worked on a couple of projects. I mean, mostly where I've asked him for help a few times. Where I was sort of trying to come over some obstacle, and it is. I mean, talk about a weird subset of not just magicians, but magicians who build things and then build things sometimes for other magicians. That's I'll do that. I'll do that occasionally. That's what Nick does a ton of.
Yeah.
But I love, that he's local, and I love being able to sort of, if he has a question, or more important, like I said, he's helped me out more than I've helped him out.
How long did it take you to go from, a kid magician to actually like creating things?
Well, I mean, so I grew up with a really great workshop at our house. My dad always had a workshop.
A shop to work
like a woodworking.
I thought you meant a magic workshop. I'm where the hell's that?
It's got elves, Mick.
Yeah.
No, woodworking.
Gotcha.
And then my dad is a serial yard sailor. That's his religion.
Really?
Yep. That's what Mom goes to church on Sunday. Dad goes to yard sales on Saturday.
I love it.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Dad doesn't buy anything. He just walks around other people's stuff. Who bought that piece of crap?
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes he, And I mean, so he was always bringing in raw materials. Like if someone had a stack of plywood that was cheap, he would just buy it, and then we would have it. So we would go to a magic shop, and I would see something on the shelf, and I would say, like, that's cool, but it's $100. And I don't have $100, but I do have a stack of plywood at home. So a lot of times I started building things because just out of a matter of economy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But then over time, I started realizing, wait a second, that means my stuff looks different from everyone else's stuff.
Yeah.
So what started as just let me try to, save a couple of bucks here, has now kind of turned into a signature where I can't show up on stage with an off the rack item because a lot of people, especially magicians, like, hey, what? You're the guy who builds everything. Why are you using that?
Yeah. And that's fine. That has to get your wheels turning about, building those things has to give you ideas on how tricks work and how you can create your own original things too, I guess.
No, I mean, and I will be struggling with something in the workshop and I will complain to my wife about it. I'm like, man, this is really kicking me. Like, I'm having a hard time. And she's like, impossible is on your business card.
Yeah.
Like, it literally,
Right.
you
Good
are
point.
you are setting
I'll
yourself
tell you
up.
something. You just told me the secret to your success, and it's your wife.
I
Because
Yeah.
any great entertainer will tell you, if you're writing, if you're building, if you're lighting, if you're filming, and you get to a point where you're like, oh my God, I'm stuck. I'm frozen. That muse walking up to you and going, hey,
Yeah.
you're that guy. And you go, yes, I am that guy.
Yep.
And thank you for reminding me and loving me and helping me stay on the course.
100%. No,
So-
I mean, on both. I mean, sometimes I will come home from a show, standing ovation on cloud
Sure.
nine. She's like, great, but the trash still
Yeah,
has to go.
well, that's important too.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But
So
those
I appreciate
moments
it.
of crisis
Yep.
for an entertainer,
Yeah,
to have somebody to go, hey man, relax, you whack job.
exactly.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
wonderful.
Now we
I
got to
appreciate
mention Peter has a show coming up at Give a Hoot Comedy Club
Yeah.
on September 28th. That's in Gaithersburg, right?
Yep.
Do you know how people get tickets for that show right now?
Yeah, I'm sure. So I'm sure if you Google Give a Hoot Comedy Club, you'll find it. If you go to peterwood.com, I do have a public shows link on there. So
we got you
that's-
linked in our description, by
Okay,
the
cool,
way.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a great room. I did comedy there 2 weeks ago. Irving Loring and his wife have that room. They're
Awesome.
great people.
Yeah.
Great room, man, and the food's great. By the way,
No,
go hungry.
I'm excited. No, and it's a bunch of, it's me and a couple other magicians.
Yeah.
Every month they're having a monthly magic show there called Maximum Magic Live, which is the only magic shop we have in Maryland now, called Maximum Magic. He's in Montgomery County, and he's the one who's sort of putting it on. So I'm headlining September, but their magic shows happening there every month. So
That's
it's
awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah. It's great to see live magic around here.
All right, well, we do a thing called the news.
Okay.
And we'd like to have you sit in with us, comment any way you want.
All right. Sounds great.
Let your opinions fly.
There we go.
And if they're stupid, I'll tell you.
I
No,
remember
I'm
when
kidding.
Peter got canceled. Yeah. It was a Mickey's podcast.
By the way, if I haven't gotten canceled, I don't know if a human being can.
All right. Safe space. Good.
All right, buddy. What do we got? Oh, by the way, news brought to us by Coffee Balam.
Yes.
The great people at Coffee Balam. Go to coffeebalam.com. This coffee, by the way, is I don't even know the right word. People say, what do you call it? What
It's special. They call it specialty coffee.
It's different than that. It's like
Yeah.
the best coffee.
It is.
Like it made.
They don't call it gourmet coffee, but to me, it's so delicious.
Matt is over 50 years old, and Matt didn't drink coffee. Matt tried Coffee Balam on the show.
Mhm.
Now he drinks coffee every day. That's not a
Yeah,
joke.
That's amazing.
And
Am
it
I
wasn't,
lying?
It wasn't a ploy to advertise this company either. I told him flat out that I didn't,
Right.
wasn't a drinker.
I'll tell you how authentic Matt is. I told him that if he'd wear a Rolex watch, Rolex would give us $2 million.
Okay.
And he said, F Rolex. That's how authentic Matt is.
Principle.
So Coffee Balam, thank you. Make sure you mention Mickey Talks for a promo code there. And, oh, Matt, I owe you $5. Remind me.
You told me that the last show, and I forgot to remind
Coffee
you.
Balam handed me
Oh, okay.
$10
Yeah.
and said, that's your cut. Oh, yeah. And I stuck it in my pocket and never thought about it again.
Right.
Oh, you $5, my
All right. You owe me $5.
Oh, you're $5, partner. All right, buddy. Let's get to the news. Here it is. That's the facts, Matt.
And by the way, when we come back from the news, well, not come back because Peter's going to join us
Yeah.
for the news, but we're going to talk about Penn and Teller because he's been
Yes.
on there twice.
All right.
Absolutely.
We sadly lost Robert Redford today at the age of 89.
What?
New York Times reported that he died this morning at his home in Utah at 89, no cause of death announced. And aside from his Hollywood career, Redford was also well known for his unwavering commitment to environmental and political causes. He got the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2016.
Yes, he did. And I'll tell you what, Robert Redford, to me, I don't know a lot about him because he's much older, but I will say this.
Yeah, I was trying to think of movies that I know because I think he was before my time,
Dude,
a little
Butch
bit before
Cassidy
my time
and the
too.
Sundance Kid,
Yeah.
the Sting,
I didn't see either one of them.
Color of Money.
Yeah,
Or is that Paul Newman? I always get them confused.
yeah.
But anyway, they're basically the same guy. But I love Robert Redford.
Yeah.
And I thought he was a great actor. I really did. I thought he was like
trying to think of some other stuff that he was in that I would know. What else was he in?
Come on, dude.
Well, he's been directing for a while.
I know he's been
recently.
directing, right.
So I think I've seen more of his movies that he's directed recently.
Yeah.
Than,
You know, if only there was
what
a
has he
device.
directed that I would know?
I'm going to look up all his stuff. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to his IMDb. This is going to be about 14 pages long.
Yeah.
By the way, born in 1936.
Yeah.
Wow.
Think about that for real. Nuts. All right, here we go. Let's see. Great movies. Well, here's director. There's 1,000 of them. My God. I don't even.
Just give me one that I would know.
I'm looking. It's a lot of weird things. Let's see. The Confluence was a show. He was an executive producer. This list is terrible because it lists them out of order. But I mean, dude, The Conspirator. He was a producer. The guy is an absolute legend. And I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to find all this for you, pal.
That's all right. Tell us in your comments what your favorite Robert Redford movies were.
He acted in 82 movies, Matt.
82?
Wow. 82.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that's possible. Oh, dude, The Horse Whisperer.
The Horse Whisperer.
That was
Did I see
a massive movie.
I think I saw that.
There's so many. I'm trying to go back to his early stuff.
Legend of Bagger Vance.
Oh, is that right? Did he direct that, right?
Yeah. He directed it.
Okay.
Dude, it's
love
Robert
that movie.
Redford.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in like the Hollywood Golden guys.
Yeah,
like,
of course. I know who he is. I mean, he's a legend, but I'm trying to place what I loved.
You know the thing that
for
I
the
think
guy.
held him back, though? Women didn't find him attractive. That guy was the Brad Pitt of his
what
day.
did Drea say over here?
What did she say? Robert Redford could definitely get some or something like that?
Her future ex-husband.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she wants to marry a dead guy. Good for her. I love it.
So, guys, the U.S. Constitution is on full display for the first time ever. It's going to be at the National Archives Museum. It's a historic opportunity for visitors to view the 4-page document, all 27 amendments, and the rarely seen 5th page, which was signed by George Washington between now and October 1st, is when you'll be able to check it out. The exhibit coincides with Constitution Day on September 27th and the lead up to America's 250th anniversary. Yeah, I know you would love to see that, I'm sure, right?
Without a doubt.
Are you a
man.
history buff, Peter, at all? Or?
I do love going to DC, and
Yeah.
I feel like we should see it while we can.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we may lose it soon.
I'd
The way we're heading, the Constitution might not be around for
Come
long.
on.
So
Is that
let's-
why no one has read it recently?
Yeah,
Is that the
Peter, you're
I
on to
didn't-
something.
I didn't realize.
I think some people went, "Oh, you mean that old thing?"
Yeah.
We got rid of that a long time ago.
Glad they
We
bring it
don't,
back.
we don't pay attention to that crap around here, man.
So TikTok lives a deal for China to sell the app is in the works right now, and it's looking like TikTok might survive after all. The deadline for its parent company in China to sell to someone in the U.S. is this Friday.
Chinese people.
Chinese. But the White House announced the framework of a deal is in place, and it could be finalized this week. Insiders think it's going to be Oracle founder Larry Ellison involved.
Would not be surprised. I'm going to ask you one other thing. You ever met a Chinese person you didn't like? I love
I
Chinese
don't know.
people.
Yeah.
Every Chinese person I'm going to be honest. Every Asian person I've ever met has been fun.
Yeah.
They're cool. And it's a different culture, obviously. But every single Chinese person, especially since we're talking about,
What about Xi Jinping?
Chinese.
Xi Jinping is your
I never met him.
no?
I'm talking about the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, is Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, are they America? No, they're our president, but the people are
Course.
cool.
Of course.
So I'm saying I got no problem with the Chinese people
Yeah.
here.
Of
They're
course.
cool. I love them.
Why would you?
They're hilarious, by the way. Hilarious.
All of them.
Every Chinese person. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, seriously, the culture that I've learned about is a great culture. It's it's very family. It's a lot of laughing. It's just the government's F everything up.
Yeah.
TikTok, I could care less about it, but I like Chinese people.
Well, I mean, I'm glad TikTok is surviving in the U.S. I mean, there are a lot of businesses depending on it. People's livelihoods caught up in TikTok. It's
I
become
get
a
it.
big part of people's lives, and I think people on both sides of the aisle were worried about security, national security.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
listen, if it ends up in the hands of the Chinese people,
Yeah.
I don't use it anyway. I got
No?
one. I don't even know how to use it. It's enough. I
You're
got Facebook.
You're
I
gonna
got,
need like your kids to start showing you stuff. You're at
So,
that age.
My son Carlin said,
Yeah.
"Dad, can I run your TikTok?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I got to remember. It's only been 3 months. Send him that login information. First thing I got to do is remember the login
Yeah.
information.
Oh God.
If he can blow us up on there, great. I
How
don't
long
know
have we been
anything.
talking about doing a show TikTok?
How old's this show? 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5
Something
months.
like that.
Yeah,
We got to make that happen.
yeah. Chinese are great people.
Did you know that? How about the Irish people, Mick?
You kidding? You're talking about half of me.
Did you know that Conor McGregor was running for president of Ireland?
I did. Did you see his speech, by the way?
No.
Dude.
Who's that guy?
Yeah. Who the f- is that guy? Listen, I happen to be a fan of Conor McGregor. Forget the ring, just him. He's a jackass, but that dude is authentic, man.
Well, he's actually ended his campaign for president
Yeah.
in Ireland. I don't know if you heard. In a statement posted to his social media Sunday night, McGregor said he was withdrawing his candidacy after careful reflection and talks with his family. He said the decision was not easy, but said it was the right move for now. But I don't think he's ruling out a political journey. He says
Hey, let me
there may
ask
be
you
a future
question.
run.
I'm being dead serious right now. Do you think the Charlie Kirk thing freaked him out? Do you think maybe it freaked his family out? Because he's a controversial guy. He's taken a strong stance in Ireland against immigration, against the border problem. Do you think maybe his wife finally said, "Hey, tough guy"?
Yeah, I'm sure that it has everything to do with
Yeah,
that, man.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what's happening in the
But
world.
maybe
right
not
now.
even specifically him, but just it's getting crazy over there.
Yeah, it's. Are you following the UK right now?
Yeah, I mean, this
Did
has
you
been,
see
it's
the
been brewing
million-
for a long time.
Did you see London and the Charlie Kirk?
Yeah,
Sir,
yeah.
that's another country, Matt. Something's happening. We're not going to get into it because
What's a big immigration battle over there too?
yes, and it's really getting. The world is getting to a place where we have to figure out what it means to live together everywhere.
Absolutely.
There used to be a lot of strength in living by yourselves. You all had similar interests, similar likes. I love having everyone involved, but everyone has to start understanding that other people like different shit, and it's okay. You don't have to like the music of other people, the food. You don't have to like the clothing. You don't even have to like their politics, but you have to say we live together.
Yeah, you got to
We
see
live-
the humanity in other
That's
people and be okay with disagreeing with people's opinions.
Yeah, I don't want nobody else dead, man.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously people are going to die every day. I don't want people dying over this shit.
No, look, I mean, I think not just in the U.S., but all over the world, especially probably because of things like social media. There's so much propaganda and craziness going on that it's just dangerous to not only be in politics, but to talk about it.
But see, now I got to say this, Matt, because you said that and it's not your fault. When you say it's dangerous to talk about politics, that's where the evil wins because they don't want us talking. What happens is when we don't talk to each other and we just talk to like-minded people, we
I
don't
agree with
understand.
You can't live in an echo chamber.
And you can't live in silence.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go on the street. I'm not. Do not go out on the streets and start screaming at the top of your lungs. It doesn't do shit. But we have to start being able to go, all right, that guy thinks different. And I don't agree with him at all. I'm just going to ignore him. If he invades my space, well, then there's laws and there's things to handle that, including self-defense and things. But this idea that we're going to scream each other down, that we're going to shame each other into beliefs.
Yeah, we need rational conversation to come back. We need to be comfortable criticizing ideas, but not people.
Bingo.
Yeah.
You know, great people can do bad things because we all do. Every one of us on this planet has lied, has somehow, maybe even by mistake, took something without paying for it. Not everyone, but a lot of people have done things they're not proud of. They've cheated. They've done drugs. They've done alcohol abuse. They've sexual abuse. It's all horrible stuff. We all live with it. But there is no right answer other than be nice to each other. It sounds stupid. It sounds trite.
No, it's trite, but it's true. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want anybody else to die over this shit. I don't. It has really, I'm not going to lie to you. That assassination or whatever you want to call it, that murder affected me in a way I'm not even sure I understand. I don't know what it meant, but I cannot stop thinking about it and how pointless it was. Even the other side, they think they took out the leader. They created 10 million more. The fuck is wrong with people? I mean, how are you that dumb that you make a man a martyr for his own good and then expect people to believe you're right? It's insanity. What else we got, Matt?
Anyway, you guys want to talk about eye drops that could be replacing your reading glasses?
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did a Democrat or Republican invent? I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a study that found that eye drops could be able to replace reading glasses. And I'm really happy about this because I can't read anything anymore without these things.
What was I wearing when you walked in the studio today?
Yeah.
I'm reading my phone 4 inches in front of my face. What the hell's on this thing? Crazy.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be constantly lubricating your eyes or even dropping the solution right before reading. They're saying it could be as simple as using them twice a day.
And you can read?
Yeah.
Hell,
so
yes.
You wouldn't have to carry on reading glasses anymore, and it would be a lot less invasive than surgery, but still unclear when they might become widely available. You in?
This is my John Hughes 80s movie slow clap. Yes.
Peter, you wear glasses or contacts or anything?
Yep. And I'd be on board with that 100%.
Wouldn't you if you just went in the morning, bang, at 6 at night, bang,
great.
You can read everything?
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
It's amazing.
So there's a woman in California who is fighting the DMV and trying to keep her personalized license plate that says, "I am ISIS."
What?
Yeah. The complicating factor is her name is Isis. Isis Wharton applied for the plate in 2022, and the DMV approved it, but now they're walking it back. And they're after 3 years, they're saying she can't have it anymore. She says her parents named her after Isis, the Egyptian goddess of motherhood.
I mean, that's
not
the
the
sad
Islamic
part.
State of Iraq and Syria.
Yeah. Doesn't that suck? Like, it's a very, very Egyptian cultural thing.
Yeah.
Now, it's like, when's the last time you met an Adolf Hitler?
Right.
That name doesn't even exist.
Yeah, there's a few things in history that will come along and permanently erase a name.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever be named a couple things.
Yeah, that's
like
very
Hitler.
true. Yeah, like Hitler.
Yeah.
Nobody's that. Pol Pot. I've met a Pol Pot in a while.
All right, so there's an EMT. I don't even know if we have. I don't think we have video of this actually, but there's an EMT who's going viral after telling people not to throw burnt food directly in the trash. Have you ever done that?
Don't throw. Yeah. Wait. Don't like smoldering.
Yeah.
No.
You burn a hamburger, or I don't know what you burn.
I do cook.
Yeah.
I like to cook, and it's rare, but I do F up sometimes and burn something.
Yeah.
I was taught a long time ago, right in the cold water, cool everything down.
Oh, you're smart. I never do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm so happy I've gotten this message here.
Oh, me telling you wouldn't have been enough?
Well, no, I'm just saying that I found out today from this EMT.
Yeah.
She says, let it cool down first or it can start a fire.
Yeah.
Even 10 to 20 minutes after you toss it in there. So, yeah, that's what she says. Basically, you got to stick it under water first and let it cool down, because once it burns, it's full of heat, which could start a fire in your trash can.
Yeah,
and
dude.
She's responded to houses all over the place that have burned down because of this.
I'm good with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever start a kitchen fire?
No, but the grill almost blew up a couple weeks ago. But it was only for about 2 minutes. I had walked away for literally 90 seconds.
Yeah.
When I came back, it was cooking steaks, and a lot the fat started dripping heavy, and it got down, and when I opened that grill up, boy, it was woo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, got everything off real quick. Let the grill cool down. Right back.
Peter, any kitchen mishaps?
No, nothing that exciting.
That's
which
good.
is probably for the best,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Sure.
100%.
Are you a good cook?
I'm good at assembly.
Yeah.
I'm not good. I can put stuff together.
Yeah.
But no, my brother's a great cook. And so I just subcontract, he doesn't do a lot of magic tricks, and I don't.
You don't do any cooking.
Look, he can build whatever he wants.
Right.
Literally build whatever he wants, but cooking.
And his dork can't fry an egg.
Yeah.
You can make a horse disappear, and you can't make a grilled cheese.
Sure. Yeah. No, I gotta pick a lane here.
Oh, I love it. I'm a bigger idiot than that. Believe me, I'm a moron.
So you guys want to see a drunk woman who walked up to a Popeyes drive-thru and demanded a Baconator?
What kind of question is that?
Which is only sold at Wendy's, of course.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah. Let me see.
Let's see this. Genius.
Let's go.
She gets arrested.
Excuse me, lady. Let me open my door, please.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get out the way, but I want my order. I'm sorry for being in your way, but I just want the order that I came here with a whole mess.
Is there anything more
It's just a
attractive
whole mess.
than an
A Baconator?
annihilated drunk?
A Baconator.
What? Who you came? How
Florida woman, by the way.
you got
Of
here?
course it is.
Oh, poor Florida.
You know how we have
Gonna be
fluoride
honest
in our
with you?
water? Right?
Yeah.
They have crystal meth in Florida, I think.
Right.
I mean, these people are ridiculous.
Yeah, how you got
I
here?
walked.
You walked
I
from where?
walked here. I've been waiting for fucking 15 fucking minutes for a goddamn Baconator. You want to give me a fist bump for waiting 15 minutes?
Where you from? You not from around here.
I'm from
Wait about
California.
3 months. Look at you. The last thing you need is a Baconator.
I don't play with this shit.
You from California?
Exactly.
What you
wanna play
doing
with
down
me?
here?
No, you want to play with me? You play with what I'm fucking waiting for.
Yeah, they got you
And
fucked
you
up.
fucking playing with me? That's at least two
Girl,
fucking.
to a grown man. You playing with me? What are you going to do besides eat him?
They don't, so they don't want to give you your food?
Hey man!
They better give you your fucking food.
You're going to see her get arrested in it.
Yeah, let it play.
Sorry, I'm
At this
trying to get
point,
out the
I
way,
wanna
but
see
I
the
want my
whole of it.
order.
Fucking
Hey
food.
man!
Yeah, that's right. They got to give you your food.
Is that a cop in the car?
No, he's not.
Okay.
But he's coming, though. The cop's
Yeah.
coming.
All right, go ahead.
Exactly. I just want my burger. Yes.
That's the cop coming, by the way.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
the
I'm
beginning.
so sorry.
All right,
Okay.
let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
There she goes.
Yeah.
Is my food ready?
Moron.
Ordering a Baconator
Walking up.
at Popeyes.
Walking up. I bet guarantee that was 2:00 in the morning, fresh out of a bar, and whatever guy she came with at about 1:00 went, F this. See ya. What is wrong with people?
And she walked up to a drive-thru. Have you ever in your life walked up to a drive-thru?
Yes.
You have.
But I'll be honest
you
with you.
have.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It made sense. Here's why. The car that was like, you know how you pull up to the window?
Yeah.
Like the car's at the window, and then you're the next car. As that one pulled away and this one started to go, it broke down. So the car couldn't move, and other
So you had
cars.
to get out of the car and walk around?
I was the third car. I was the first one that got out, walked up to the window, and went, "Can I pick up my order?" And the lady went, "Thank you." I was like, "No problem." I grabbed my bag, and then everybody started getting out of their cars and walking up. And I will say this: the car that broke down felt so bad, and
I'm sure.
they were like, "Oh my God, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry." But
I mean, so you didn't help her push her car out of the way.
here's what happened. No, seriously, like something in her wheels wouldn't turn, even in neutral.
Right.
Like the emergency brake wasn't on. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't the guy fixing it. There were other dudes eventually that tried.
Yeah.
But
you couldn't even push it, huh?
No, something locked up. Like her whole transmission just locked.
A cheeseburger caught in the carburetor.
I guarantee you that other girl right there we saw never got a cheeseburger caught in anything. She woofs through them things, don't she, boy? Where's my effing Baconator? You trying to F with me? You trying to F with me? You know who I am? I'm the St. Pauli girl. No, you're not. You're not even really a girl.
Another great video that's been making rounds here. It's a woman who shared a video of schoolgirls on a school bus gawking at her boyfriend who runs past the bus's route every day. Two girls even got him to sign a drawing they made titled Shirtless Dude.
I'm ready.
This man has become a local celebrity just because of his morning jog. That happens to me all the time. If you couldn't quite make it out, the kids on that school bus were shouting, "Shirtless dude." Every day this guy goes for a run with his girlfriend Lizzie, and every day the school kids go nuts when they see him. One of the little girls even drew a picture of Shirtless Dude and chased him down so he could sign it. Fortunately, Lizzie's not the jealous
From
type.
the back, though, he don't look that in shape.
She posted the video, which includes her laughing at all
You know
the
what I mean?
attention
From the
her
back,
bare-chested
that's not. Look at
boyfriend.
them love handles.
I mean, the girl's got to be like, what? Wait, why are people looking at me?
Well, from the front, he is a much more attractive man.
Yeah.
I'm sure women would rather see him coming than going.
Right.
That was a weird way to word that. But anyway, you know what I mean. And I get it now. You know, I would be honored.
You want his autograph too?
Yeah, I do. Only if I want him to sign it facing me, though, not away from me.
Yeah.
That
And
would be
then
weird.
back up.
Yeah, and back up a good 10 feet. All right, Matt, great job with the news, buddy. That's the facts, Matt. Peter.
We got Peter Wood with us, magician, who is going to be at Give a Hoot Comedy Club, September 28th in Gaithersburg. You can get tickets through the venue. Now, Peter, you've been on Penn and Teller's Fool Us.
Yeah.
Not once, but twice.
That's right.
So talk to us about that and how you originally got involved with Penn and Teller.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, so I was a fan of the show for years. Watched for the first few seasons of it, loved it. And
you know the show, Mick? You like the show?
I love
Me
Penn
too.
and Teller.
Me too.
My favorite show by them was Bullshit. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Of course. Love that too.
But they're Fool Me, it was called, right? Or
Fool Us.
Fool Us,
too.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I watched probably 10 episodes. I don't know if I think I saw one guy fool them. I don't know who it was. I apologize. But I'm amazed at their knowledge.
Oh, they're incredible. But we interrupted you. So
no,
tell us. Continue to tell us about how you're.
So I sent in an audition video in fall of 2020 because I was sitting at home not doing. I mean,
COVID.
Do you remember fall of 2020? Because
Yeah.
I don't. I blocked it. But no. So they were interested, and so flew out to Las Vegas. It was filmed in their casino. I mean, the one where their show is, but the casino was not open yet. So you want to talk about spooky? We were in the hotel, and all these slot machines are shut down, and the lights are off, and it was very post-apocalyptic. It was real.
I never
creepy.
even thought about this. So is it? It's always shot from their casino showroom.
Yep. Yeah. It's been.
That's their stage, right?
Yeah.
That you're on.
And they reconfigure. I mean, they take out some seats and they add. But you're there at their Penn and Teller Theater.
So is it like an audition process for you, or how does that work with the show?
Yeah. So you can send in a video, a video link, and then they liked it and reached back out to me. And then there was a little bit of a back and forth where there were a couple of things that I hadn't thought about for TV where I need to talk with their director or their lighting guy to make sure it's going to look good.
Yeah.
So there was a whole back and forth process. And actually the second time I was on, I did a thing with light bulbs and something I hadn't even considered, but the lighting guy said, "Hey, can we hook that up to a dimmer?" And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Right now, if you turn them on, they'll just blow out. Like it'll be super white."
Yeah.
And of course, I'm doing live shows, so I wasn't even thinking about that. So I had to add a dimmer into it so that I'd be able to adjust it for TV.
And that's when you called Nick Winger.
Absolutely. No, it's Nick helped me a little bit with that actually.
So as a magician, though, performing in front of Penn and Teller, not just on national TV, but in front of Penn and Teller, it's got to be nerve-wracking.
Oh yeah, and especially so when I filmed it, there's no live audience because it's COVID. So you're in a 1,500 seat theater that is empty except for 9 cameras and 3 celebrities, Penn and Teller and Allison Hannigan.
Right.
And so I'm usually pretty good with nerves, but man, I definitely had dry mouth because it's just all eyes are looking at, and they're not laughing and clapping because they're focused on what you're doing.
Right. They're trying to figure you out.
Absolutely. That's their job, right?
Yeah.
But they could not have been nicer. Really, really happy.
Let me ask you, during the performance, did it dawn on you, oh my God, I'm on national television in front of Penn and Teller? Did you have that moment?
I tried really hard not to think about that.
It's funny you say that because I find those moments, and maybe I'm just crazy, to be motivating.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, okay.
I've performed in front of like great comedians. I like it. I think, all right, I'm going to do my best here,
sure,
and see what they think. Do I don't know. And so I was curious, like for you, you choose in your way to just ignore it and do what you do.
More, I was lucky to go back a second time.
Yeah.
That's only about 10% of the performers get
Sure.
to go back for a second bite of the apple. And I did enjoy it more the second time.
Sure.
Because now the nerves are down. There was more,
You know the
Vegas was
ropes.
reopened. Right.
Yeah.
So I was lucky to have that. Both opportunities were
So
amazing.
What was your experience with them, with Penn and Teller, with Allison Hannigan? Did you get to hang with them at all and talk?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, definitely. Yeah. So one of the things that happens during the show is that Penn and Teller will deliberate after you do your trick, and you have to talk with the host of the show at the time, Allison Hannigan. And so you're talking with her for as long as the boys are deliberating. So we had a whole
on stage being filmed.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
gotcha. Okay.
And how, I'm sure it's edited, but how long is that?
As long as mine were both more than 5 minutes. That's not what made it on TV. And you do a pre-interview where somebody talks with you about questions she might be able to ask. Second time I went on, she just went completely off script and started asking me just whatever popped into her head.
Wow.
So it was really like, all right, I got to be present here.
Yeah.
Can I ask a dork question, like
Sure.
a magic nerd question?
Of course.
Would it be considered cheating or whatever the right word would be?
Mm-hmm.
Say if you had a partner
Yeah.
that did things off stage for you, hit switches, or
Yeah.
is that cheating in magic?
No. I mean, so there's the show. The Fool Us show has its own rules, and then a regular magic show has obviously more whatever
Your
rules you want. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
David Blaine famously changed a lot of those rules where he realized that editing could work to his advantage. Not computer graphics, not fake stuff. But if I walk up to a guy and say, think of a card, it's the 9 of clubs. And I do that enough times, I'm going to get a guy who's freaking out. And guess what? That's the take I'm going to use.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see.
Now, I don't mean to discredit. David Blaine does some phenomenal stuff in person.
Sure.
But he, Copperfield and folks, Doug Henning, and they were definitely putting a stage show onto television.
Yeah.
And Blaine was the first one who realized, hey, we're going to be editing this anyway, so I can take more risks, more chances.
Yeah.
And then we only put the good stuff.
Are
on
you a
there.
fan?
Of
David
Blaine? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is he more of a mentalist than he is a magician, or is he both?
I think he's more of like a Houdini type guy. Now, isn't that kind of what he's made his
the
bucks on?
escapism stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah,
And
stunts.
he will blur the line between, I mean, you'll think he's doing a trick, but he's actually doing it. Like he'll shove a needle through his hand, or he will regurgitate a frog.
Yeah.
And that is legit carny stuff. Like that is not a trick.
Oh,
to
he's
it.
actually
a lot of
sticking
that
that
stuff.
through his hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They're
that's absurd.
techniques. But then there's other things in the show that look like a physical stunt, but he is using magic techniques to make it safer or possible.
How about Chris Angel? What do you have an issue with him?
Next question.
Fair enough. But let me ask you this though. And let me ask you.
Yeah.
Take away the TV show.
Sure.
Is he a solid magician?
I think so. He's just not a solid guy. He
Fair
has
enough.
insulted enough people, great people in magic who had no business being treated like garbage. Chris has a reputation for consistently doing that.
Yeah.
And I think that's more than just sour grapes at this point.
No, you're right. And
So-
I get that. And I don't know him.
No, same, me neither.
But I do find the guy entertaining.
I think, and he definitely, again, took that David Blaine idea and ran with it of, well, now we can have people on the TV show who are in on it.
Yeah.
So maybe not the person watching, but there can be people who are spectators who are totally seeing how the trick is working, but they're freaking out.
Well,
to
I'm
try and,
going to bust him on one thing.
All
And it's
right.
only because I know. A good friend of mine, Todd Leatherberry, was an identical twin. Him and his brother Taylor had a duo, the Comedy Twins.
You're going to spoil this trick for him.
Yes.
Oh, man.
But only because Todd's told it 1,000 times.
Okay.
On radio.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You don't want me to?
I don't care. No, go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So there was a trick where he had somebody in a house, and he had Todd, and Todd was the lady stood in the hallway, and Todd walked, and this was the lady's house. There were no other doors to get in other rooms, so Todd walked right in front of her, into the other room, and the camera's on the hallway, and then stuck his head out down the hall from another door.
Right.
And they're identical twins.
Yeah.
So you go, what the hell? And the lady freaks, and then it's cut. But that's what it was.
Yeah, that's brilliant, man.
It was that simple.
I
though.
mean, yeah, you use whatever you can, man.
Yeah,
You know,
and I remember
amazing.
watching it the first time and going, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Now I did think, I wonder if that's Taylor, right? I did think it, but thought, no way, that would be too easy. God damn, that was it.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
My dad's a twin. I might have to get a little axe going now.
Yeah, bring your dad. What's your uncle's name?
Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, I want to see you on stage. Please welcome Dad and Jerry.
Nice.
You want to do some music?
Yeah, let's do some music
Heck
news.
yeah, brought to us by,
Come on, man. You can do it.
let me say this slow, the Trifecta Food Truck and Music Festival this
There you go.
Saturday at the Timonium Fairgrounds. Tickets still on sale. Amazing acts, concert all day, ending with right next to us, by the way, Almost Queen, the greatest Queen tribute I've ever seen in my life. Huge Queen fan anyway. Hope to see everyone there. Going to be a blast.
Get your tickets in advance. You're going to spend a lot less money, too.
You're damn right you are.
Yeah.
Yep. By the way, I'm making you a new Matt's Music Minute intro.
You are?
Yeah, but yeah, you'll see it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm excited. So Neil Young's getting sued over the Chrome Hearts name. He's currently touring as Neil Young and the Chrome Hearts. They're being sued by fashion brand Chrome Hearts. The company is seeking an injunction that would immediately force Young to stop using the name. Although it might be a little too late because he's got 2 more dates left on his tour.
That's insane. Like, so he's, wait, what's
Yeah.
the middle part of that again? I heard the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah, so Neil Young and the Chrome Hearts sued by fashion brand Chrome Hearts.
Got it.
And, he's only got 2 shows left on the tour, though. I mean.
Yeah. Well done, boys.
But by the way, this isn't the first time he's been sued for this. He's faced legal action over a band name. His 1988 album, This Note's For You, was released by Neil Young and the Blue Notes.
Harold Melvin.
Yeah.
Was I right?
Yeah. He led a group called the Blue Notes and sued him.
Do you know who was actually the guy in Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes?
Who's that?
Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Remember him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Love Teddy.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I think that was Teddy Pendergrass. If our 2 black listeners want to correct me, feel free. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can tell us in the comments here.
Yeah.
So Vince Neil of Motley Crue revealed that he recently survived a stroke.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was just after Christmas, actually, which led to the postponement of the band's Las Vegas residency from March to September. He described the sudden onset of the stroke, which left his left side paralyzed. Despite initial doubts, though, from the doctors, he worked hard to regain his strength, and he's now back to performing at 90 to 95% of his pre-stroke level, they're saying.
Wow. Hey, Matt, look at our comment section. What's going on there? It's just moving. Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's a computer thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're good.
I thought Peter all of a sudden took over our chat room. It started scrolling by itself.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell's going on with
It
that?
just went viral. That's it.
So, did you hear about Benson Boone's cameraman?
What's that?
No.
Benson Boone's cameraman was arrested last week in Clearwater, Florida, for allegedly urinating on nearly $700 worth of clothing inside a beachside surf style shop. 39-year-old guy named Tyler Capehart. He just wanders into the store. He goes upstairs, and he was caught on security cameras standing between clothing racks for several minutes. And when he walked away, the staff walked over and found the floor soaked in urine.
Nice.
Yeah, he reportedly told police he had been drinking and smoking marijuana and had no memory of the incident. They charged him with criminal mischief and disorderly intoxication, released on $650 bond, and unclear if he's still working on the tour with Benson Boone right now, though.
Did he go get a Baconator?
That might have been his sister, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's hilarious.
Gosh.
So Ed Sheeran, this is pretty crazy, man. He has plans for a posthumous album in his will.
Huh. David Bowie did.
Yeah.
Remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says his plans are for an album called Eject. and his wife Cherry gets to pick out the songs. And it's going to be like a bunch of stuff that he has not released. Stuff from going back until he was 18 years old, I think. Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Does someone else have the list if she goes before him?
What happens if they go together?
That's a good idea. I mean, good question, rather.
You got to go 4 or 5 people.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Absolutely.
Let me ask you, Matt, honestly, is there anything you would want people to know after you die, but don't want them to know before you do?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
No, I'm just asking there is.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't think there is. I would have to think about that, but I don't think there is.
I can't think of anything.
I have about 45 things.
You do?
Yeah. I definitely have 1 or 2.
What can you say? What type of things they are? Are they like secrets you've had?
No, it's
between
nothing.
People?
Not bad. Just sort of outlooks or opinions that I have about certain things. That
are they things you don't want to say to people in person?
They're not like people specific. Like I want this guy to know this. It's not that. It's more of like sort of this philosophical rant thought I have that I'm going to record one day, and I'm probably going to give it to one of my children. And I'm going to say, after I go, if you want to make this public, feel free. If you don't, this is who your dad really was in his soul. And I just think, you know, we go to funerals, right? And people always go, oh, if I could say one more thing to him.
Yeah.
But I always sit there and go, I wish I got to hear them say one more thing.
Yeah, I like that. I mean,
and I wonder
if you were asking me like if there were messages I'd want to give people that I cared about and loved. I mean, yeah, that would be kind of cool to have those ready to go, something like that.
Even a little deeper though, Matt. What I'm talking
It'd be
about.
very morbid putting it together though.
Well, I mean, I think life is dark if you really look at it, but it's also beautiful. And I think that funerals are dark and miserable, but they're also beautiful. And I think that if more people sort of said, all right, there's going to be a room full of people sitting there, and they're going to be looking at pictures of me and wondering if I was alive, what was I thinking?
Who's the guy that was like, hey, let me out of here.
Yeah,
it was
let me out of this box.
That's great.
That was that old joke. What would Abraham Lincoln say if he was alive today? Hey, let me out of this box. But no, you know what I mean? I think, I think about my mom's funeral or my grandmother's funeral, and I would love to have just looked up and thought, what did she think of her life at the end? You know? And I mean, I think it's morbid for humans in a way to contemplate not being here anymore.
Yeah.
But it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I think it would be very nice to just, most people die without a goodbye message. And I think people should make goodbye messages. And
wow, I just felt my mortality, man, hearing you talk about this.
You know what I'm saying?
I really did.
But think about it.
I just had a moment.
I'm thinking about starting a company.
Yeah.
It's called After You're Gone. I've thought about this. For
what do we
real.
do? We record people giving their kind of own eulogies?
Yeah, and we figure out a legal way where it's secured and it cannot be released before your death or without your permission or whoever you've willed that right to, your family. You'll name that person. In the event of my death, it's this person. That person dies before you. You change that name. Whatever. I think it's something that could be, I think it could be really good for people and give people closure. Because so many people wake up and they kiss their loved one goodbye and they never speak to them again.
You know, I mean, it would be, I think about it, man. Some of that stuff might be tough for some people to listen to, you know, at a funeral. I think it would be for me. I've got
not at the funeral, but maybe the wake.
I've got videos of my sister.
Yeah.
That I still to this day, I won't watch. I know I have them.
Yeah.
But I won't watch them.
That's because it's painful.
Maybe. Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you, imagine if you had a thing that you knew your sister talked directly to you.
Yeah.
In the event she was no longer here.
Yeah.
Things she'd want you to know, to give you peace, to give you closure. I think people get so afraid of death that they they don't even think about how to deal with it.
Man, that would be an emotional service, man. Whew.
Well, I mean,
you know,
but I also think, listen, you know what else is emotional? Watching a son or a daughter or a wife or a cousin or a husband or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a grandmother or a grandchild speak about someone who's not there anymore.
Yeah.
And imagine if that person just went, excuse me.
Let me on his box.
Yeah. I know I'm not here, but I knew I wasn't going to be.
Yeah.
And here's what I want you all to know. However I died is how I died. But this is who I was in my soul. Know that I'm going wherever I'm going now, feeling like this. I don't know.
Well, maybe
man.
you need a posthumous comedy album you should release too, man.
I got 10 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids won't even release it. I bet it's third, fourth generation grandkid before one of them goes, hey, I can make a lot of money with this lunatic.
All these great grandpa jokes.
Yeah, hell yeah. But no, I think that's an interesting idea, Matt.
Yeah, I like it.
Chat room, what do you think of it? What do you think of that idea?
Well, Elton John, he kind of freaked out his fans. Not that he was dead, but that he was bedridden. With some hospital pictures that he posted.
Yeah.
It was on Instagram, and it showed him in a hospital bed with a neck brace and leg casts. However, it was later revealed that the photo was taken on set for his appearance in the Spinal Tap sequel that we just saw. You know the scene, right? Yeah.
That was one of the funniest ideas.
Yeah.
Is the way that movie ends. It was such a nice tribute.
Yeah. I was going to show a picture, but I don't want to ruin it for people.
You can't ruin it.
Yeah.
You can't.
The post included behind-the-scenes shots and details about the film, which features a star-studded cast and iconic hits from Elton John, Paul McCartney, and other musicians as well.
Dude, that scene when Michael McKean is writing that song with Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And they get to that bridge, and McCartney's like, that's great. Well, you know, you're walking along. It's a bumpy song. It's great. But that thing, what is? And then he's like, well, I don't want to give it away, but it is such great McCartney stuff.
So in other Elton John news, he did you know that he had his old kneecaps baked into jewelry?
What?
Yeah, he underwent a double knee replacement last year and had the kneecaps made into jewelry.
The actual bone knee or whatever.
Yeah. The right one became a necklace, and the left one was turned into a brooch. His jewelry designer said, quote, we baked them. We had to bake them to dry them out. Then they got raw like pumice stone, so that because they're very porous. So we had to paint them with acetate and then just polish them up. And there was a picture of him wearing his kneecap in a thing. I wish I had it here.
You don't have that one?
Something happened with the system, unfortunately.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
So drunk Eddie Vedder dropped an F-bomb on live TV during a Chicago Cubs game.
Well, I'm a very serious man. I like Chicago Cubs. However, fuck Nirvana. Is that what he said or something?
No, he was on live TV during a Chicago Cubs broadcast where he commented on being terrified to sing with Anthony Rizzo and Cindy Crawford. Despite the slip up, the group had a good time at the game, though, they were saying.
You ever listen to him talk? Him, Johnny Depp, they all have this sort of weird, deep, very...
Yeah, they're the baritones.
Yeah, but they're very, in their cadence and everything, it's almost like, I'm so interesting. Somebody once asked me what I think of critics, and I told him, I think critics are people that have no opinions that matter. Wow, thank you. But this is the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say I hate it either. I can't say I hate it. It's kind of cool.
It's a different diction. It is a cool thing.
Yeah, but it's purposeful.
You think?
Yeah, I do. And I don't mind
You think they developed that?
Yeah, look at Johnny Depp when he's young in interviews and listen to him now. I mean, it's two different men.
You think so?
Dude.
You think it's that different?
But I think it's natural. I think he became a very deep thinker, a very philosophical man.
Well, in addition to that, he's a method actor.
Right.
So, I mean, he absorbs the characters.
Dude, who he really is the guy. Who's the guy? The lunatic.
You mean
the writer?
From Vegas,
Leaving Las Vegas, or not that movie.
No,
Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
What,
Yeah,
Hunter S. Thompson. You ever hear him talk?
Yeah.
I spent 6 months with the Hells Angels, and they're interesting people.
Yeah, he is. He's a cross between him and what's his name from the Stones?
Keith Richards.
Yep.
And he's absorbed all of that.
Yeah.
And I can't believe, like, as much as inspiration I've gotten from black comedians, I'm not kidding you. Like, I can't believe more of that hasn't come into me. You know what I mean? I can see where, like, especially a method actor, you know what I mean? Where you become that person. Look at Jim Carrey, dude. After that Andy Kaufman movie, say what you want. He went to a different place. I'm not even against him. I thought he was a lunatic for about 2 years till I realized he was just a little ahead of us. A lot of us are saying what he was saying 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
If you really pay attention, he came out and he was like, something's going on in the world. There's an energy of bad. And if you keep, succumbing to this advertising and this cesspool of money and greed. And now we're looking and we're going, hey, maybe we should have paid more attention to the Truman Show, or something. Because that guy, I think things affect people, and it, especially artistic people, they take it in and they can't shake it. You can't shake it when something hits you. And I believe it's where great performances, great songs, great poetry, great comedy, it all comes from that place of like, I can't fake this. This is what I really think. This is how I really feel. Let's go. You agree or no?
Yeah,
Am I just sounding like a lunatic?
No, absolutely, man.
Yeah. That's how, I'm not, don't get me wrong. I'm not in their league. I do understand that feeling. Like I said earlier about what's going on. It has gotten into me. And I'm like, I can't shake it right now.
Yeah.
It's bothering me.
Yeah,
It's
I hear
bothering
you.
you too, though, right? Like,
yeah, of course. I mean, I think it's bothering the world right now. All of it. Just the division in this country alone. Is really getting to people.
Yeah.
And we'll wrap up with a. Speaking of Pearl Jam, there's a new video where the guys isolated just the breaths from Pearl Jam's Jeremy.
If you listen to them, they sound like this. Oh. Ticketmaster sucks.
Here we go.
I can't tell if that's a tennis match or an old Pornhub video. The hell was that? That was hilarious.
That was
though.
all the breaths from Pearl Jam's Jeremy.
How many songs have you heard of with David Lee Roth without the band? Just his vocals.
Oh, it's great. All his noises and things.
My
yeah,
God.
it's fantastic.
And have you ever heard the one where he does like the little, he's talking to himself as the verse is coming up? Have you heard that? I can't remember if it's Running with the Devil or Unchained. And he's like, and he's getting ready to sing and he goes, all right, full voice. And he goes into it. And it's so funny, man. Have you ever been in a music recording studio, Matt?
Of course.
I mean, where somebody's recording.
Yeah, absolutely.
And watch the singer.
Yeah.
It's hilarious because they're trying not to perform.
Yeah.
Because they're standing at a mic alone. But the best performances I've ever seen live in a recording studio, guys were like there was 30,000 people there. And I think that's the secret to those.
Look, man, I just saw the old video of Mick Jagger singing in recording. What's it called? Woo-hoo!
Please allow me to introduce myself.
Why am I blanking?
I'm a man.
He's going at
Dude,
it though.
Have you ever broken that song down and really read the lyrics?
Yeah.
It's pretty brilliant, man.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, that was a great song. I love that song. You like that? Are you a Stones fan?
I became more of a Stones fan as I got older.
Yeah, I loved
wasn't
them as
grown
a
up.
kid. Yeah.
But I appreciate them now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thanks to my cousin Marie, I learned all that music young.
Yeah.
And I'm. Have you heard? By the way, have you seen the videos where they take a song, a band's live performance, and it's nothing, and they just voice over the
it's
words?
Brilliant. I love those.
Have you seen the Stones?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of them.
He stole my purple jacket.
Right.
We got to play one of those one
I know,
day.
they're great.
Hilarious, man.
Peter, you a music fan?
Not as much as you guys. Geez.
Yeah.
No. I mean, in passing for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't definitely not the depth and knowledge that y'all have.
What are you putting on if you're going to listen to something usually?
My problem is that anything lyrical starts sneaking into whatever I'm working on.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely more of a John Williams, Danny Elfman kind of.
You like
Right.
scores.
Yeah.
You like
Yeah,
classical
like,
music.
Because then if I put on, the Beatles, the
you
Stones,
start singing and get
I'm
distracted.
typing an email and
Yeah.
the words start showing up.
Right.
So
Yeah, I
I
gotcha.
definitely listen to, when I'm putting something on randomly just to, get stuff done. It's usually instrumental stuff.
Yeah.
Which isn't as much fun, but that's the truth.
I hear you. That's cool though.
Hey,
Yeah.
yesterday on the program, I don't know if you saw it, Owen, who was in,
Yeah.
he sang. Did you hear any of his songs?
No, I missed it. I got to go back
Dude,
and watch.
you got to
it.
watch
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah,
from
I'm so
yesterday.
bummed I missed yesterday's show with
He'll be
Owen.
back on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah.
Anyway, great show today. Peter, I want to thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And I we're going to talk about having you. You just broke my mic.
I'm so
No, I'm
sorry.
kidding. I did. We're going to talk about having you
Okay.
do some shows.
Yeah,
and
let me know.
we'd love it. Matt, anything we need to let everybody know?
Let's let people know once again. Give a Hoot Comedy Club on September 28th is where you can see Peter Wood. The club is in Gaithersburg. Your website, peterwood.com, is actually in our description. If people want to go there, they can book you for events, right? You
Yep.
travel.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm all
Yeah.
over the place. It was definitely Baltimore and DC. The Museum of the Impossible is on there.
Yeah.
If people want to be a part of that, you can link on that as well. So yeah, everything on peterwood.com and, social stuff from there as well. Instagram, Facebook, not TikTok. I'm not, but we'll get there. We'll see.
Cool.
Chinese. That's why the Chinese people. Peter, thank you, man.
Thank you. This
Matt,
is great.
great show, buddy.
Yeah.
We are back tomorrow. The incomparable Dave Teef. Tomorrow.
Dave Teef from Laughing Colors will be here.
One of my favorite dudes.
Yeah.
Deep guy, a deep thinker, a brilliant artist, and what a journey that guy's led. Him and I both have had many deep conversations.
Yeah.
Really look forward to him tomorrow.
Same.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Going to be great. We'll see everybody tomorrow at 5. Don't forget, Friday, we will be doing a shorter show, sort of checking in and out from the fairgrounds in Timonium. Then Saturday at the big concert. Please check out our description on how to get everywhere you want to be with us.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.